it's time to get back to some of y'all's amazing comments. So welcome or welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads. Let's go! Yes, hello, and welcome or welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads. I am, of course, Mr. Francy, and I'm truly honoured that you've once again chosen to join me today as I respond to some comments that have been left on my channel. For those who are new, welcome. The reason why I do this is because I sometimes find that when I am typing out a response, because tone and inflection are lost, that the tone and inflection can be miscommunicated, misconstrued, whatever it is. And so I just find it easier to come on here and state the comment and respond to it. I also want to let you all know that just moments before I started recording this video, the heavens opened up and it is now raining over here in Australia. So if you hear the rain out there, I apologize. This is the only time I do have to record. We are in summer, so I'm as surprised as you are that it's raining right now. But let's jump right on in. The first comment I'm getting back to was left by my dear friend Pat and was left on at my, when I wore an orange t-shirt responding to your comments video, saying, "Oh, I'm watching this on my break at work, your sparkling energy gave me the boost I needed. Thank you so much," and 2 sparkly hearts. Oh, Pat, that makes me so happy that it gave your day a boost, and thank you for the sparkly hearts. Sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle to you. Thank you for your lovely comment. Sherry has commented on a responding to your comments video where I was wearing a purple shirt. Not this one, because clearly you're watching it now, but the last one that I did. And Sherry says, starting the Bake Shop Mystery Series by Ellie Alexander is hopefully going to happen sometime this year. Fantastic! Yeah, me too. I just did a video, I think it was my A to J video, and yeah, that the first one, Meet Your Baker, came up there. So, woo! I hope I'm referring to the right one. Let me just have a look. Yes. Okay, I'm getting confused with 2 different baking cozy mysteries that are by different authors, but we're both talking about the same one. Ellie Alexander, Meet Your Baker is book number 1. Thank you for your wonderful comment, Sherry. And I'm glad that you are starting it up sometime this year too. Yay, maybe we can buddy read it at some point. That would be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. As I said in that video, I feel like it's a kind of a rites of passage if you are a fan of not only cozies, but of course also culinary cozies. It's like your rite of passage. You need to at least read Meet Your Baker by Ellie Alexander. I love it. Thank you so much, Sherry, for your beautiful comment. My dear friend Jessica has commented on my responding to your comments video with the orange t-shirt with 3 sparkly hearts. So Jessica, sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you so much for the beautiful sparkly hearts. I really do appreciate it. At tea time with Tracy and crew has commented, hello to you, and thank you so much for your comment. Before we even read it, I feel like this may be the first comment that I'm reading from you, so thank you. Commented on my February TBR video saying, I use the TBR I pick for the month as the frame of books I can mood read from the month. I'm not as organized as you, LOL. You have your RAR to the ground. You have your ear to the ground for Cozy Mysteries. Fabulous, and thank you for sharing. You are so welcome, and thank you for commenting. My TBRs have my February at the very least has kind of gone out the window, purely because I don't know if you've seen my updated one, but I did speak about how I am now exclusively reading cozy mystery books, and so therefore any of the books with other genres I am now no longer reading, but all of the cozies that were on there I definitely am getting through, and I'm just about done with my last one, and it's right here. Revenge is Sweet by K. George, and I'm very close to being done with that one. Well, that was the last one that was on my February TBR. I am reading one more book in February, but it was not initially on that TBR. But thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. Okay, and another comment on the same video from the same commenter, Tea Time with Tracy and Crew. Thank you again. Saying, I read the first book in that Terry Blackstock series. Yep, Last Light. However, it just wasn't for me. I really love dystopian books, but this series, no shade, but not for me. I look forward to your thoughts. And yeah, I'm more than happy to give them to you because there's an update on that situation. So I'll give you the update first and I'll quickly give you my thoughts because, yeah, I really appreciate that you wanted to hear them. So basically, I reached out to my dear friend Elizabeth from the fabulous booktube channel Lizzie Faye Loves Books. For anyone who wonders how the SAS list that I keep talking about comes up, Elizabeth actually created that. So Elizabeth and I were going to be reading Last Light by Terry Blackstock, and I got quite far in. I don't remember the page count, but I got at least a third of the way through. And then obviously I decided to do my cozy mystery exclusive reading moving forward till such a time when that changes. Who knows when that will be? It'll be in the distant future somewhere. So I reached out to Elizabeth just to see, what we could do, and she was extremely amenable to me at least shelving the book for the moment. She said she was fine. She said, if you want to DNF it, DNF. If you want to shelve it and pick up later, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. So that's what I've done. I've shelved it and I've placed it above my, what was that series called? Wow. Amy is watching this and rolling her eyes going, Miss Francy, how'd you forget the name? Zodiac Academy! About my Zodiac Academy books. Lots of love to you, Amy. So Elizabeth was fine with me shelving that for now, but for where I got up to, I was enjoying it for what it was. It will be interesting to see when I do pick it back up at some point, who knows when, but when I do, how it continues on and how it concludes, at least book one. I don't know if I would have continued on with the series or not. Time would tell, but at that particular stage that I was up to, all the power had gone off everywhere, and it was basically a Christian dystopian, or, well, faith-based, call it what you will, dystopian, seeing how people were going to react and respond to a situation like that, and where I'd gotten up to was incredibly intriguing. I am someone who loves the study of human nature, aka anthropology, and so from that perspective, despite it being a work of fiction, I found it very intriguing. But as I said, I only got a third of the way through, so take that as you will. But thank you so much for your comment, and yeah, I really appreciate that you wanted to know my thoughts. Thank you. Okay, Jessica, Lady Lovestead Reads is her YouTube channel. Check her out. She's absolutely amazing. She commented on my January wrap for 2025 video saying, thank you for sharing about the Good Witch, watch along. Berenstain Bears. I love them. Yeah, so I'll comment on both of those. For those of you who are new, hello and welcome. So Jessica is hosting a buddy watch, I think she calls it a read-along? Watch along. There we go. We all have different terms, but it all means the same thing. Basically, Jessica's hosting a watch along on her Discord. So her booktube channel name is Lady Lovestead Reads. Her Discord channel is The Lovestead. On The Lovestead, she's doing a watch along of the TV series The Good Witch. We technically, the month's not over yet, so we are currently watching season 1 of The Good Witch, and then next month season 2, and so on and so forth. And yeah, I finished season 1, yes, I am right. Season 1 in week 1 of February, and I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to get on season 2. I highly recommend it to everyone. If you're wondering, is this going to be too paranormal for me? I will say, having completed season 1, no, it's not. I did wonder why it is called The Good Witch. But honestly, because I didn't find it paranormal or fantasy-ish at all. But I will say this, it is extremely cozy. It's kind of like a cozy mystery in a way. Not in the direct sense of a mystery where something has happened, we're trying to solve it, but and in an indirect way, I would say a mystery, because things will come up in each episode that we're trying to work out. And Cassie, our protagonist, who runs Bell Book and something, a shop, seems to have all the answers, and it's extremely cozy. If you love shows like Gilmore Girls and other types of very cozy type shows in small towns, you will love The Good Witch. Trust me on that. Even if you don't like paranormal or fantasy, you will love this show. It is so cozy and I absolutely love it. You are more than welcome, Jessica. As far as Berenstain Bears, yeah, loved the Berenstain Bears, and I read the Berenstain Bears New Baby for a prompt for my bingo board readathon I was doing in January called, read a book with the word new on the cover, and I didn't want to find anything that was too long. And the Berenstain Bears first book in that series, the Berenstain Bears New Baby, with the word new, fit that prompt. And I really, really enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I would like to one day collect the series. I just don't think now is the right time, but I really enjoyed the book for sure. And it's somewhere on my shelves. I don't know where I put it, but I think it's somewhere. That's all that matters. It's here. It's somewhere. Thank you for your wonderful comment, Jessica. All right. Another new commenter, the Divine Miss Mickey. Hello, the Divine Miss Mickey. Thank you so much for your beautiful comment. Even though I haven't read it yet, I really appreciate that it's a new commenter. And the Divine Miss Mickey commented on my The Ultimate Anthem for this channel, where I did my one and only reaction to a song that is by John Farnham called You're the Voice, because I feel it really is the it is the anthem for the channel. And the Divine Miss Mickey says, hi, I'm from Bundy in Queensland. I just found you tonight and I'm loving how you break down the lyrics, giving them more oomph. Thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate that. John, who is the performer, John Farnham, John hadn't been given permission to record the song, but did it anyway. Glenn Wheatley, who is John Farnham's manager, had mortgaged his home to the hilt to get this recorded, the whole album, and walked into a radio station where he knew the lady running it and made her listen to the song. She was blown away and walked straight into the studio and told the DJ to play it straight away, and the rest is history. With the bagpipes, they only can play in one key from what was said in Finding the Voice documentary, so they had to change the key to make it fit, and it worked even better. There is a bagpipe music break section in the song. Also, Glenn Wheatley had said how when he first heard John record this, he wasn't impressed, so John got upset, went back into the booth and blew them all away. Then she says, have you heard Casey Chambers, who is an Australian artist, doing the Eminem cover of Lose Yourself? She brings the lyrics out emotionally. It's incredible. I have not. I haven't heard it, so I'll definitely check it out now that I've read your comment. As a former thespian myself, I love your theatrical feel. Brings back memories of being in the theatre in Sydney many moons ago, and an X at the end. Thank you so much. What a lovely comment, the Divine Miss Mickey. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I was in high school productions, or if you want to call it high school theatre, depending upon where you are around the world, when I was in high school, naturally. Makes sense. High school production. Anyway. And really, really enjoyed them. But as far as the channel here, I really appreciate that you love the theatrical approach. I like to bring a lot of energy into my videos, and I'm glad that you're appreciating that. Thank you so much for your lovely comment. Really, really awesome. Okay, my dear friend Pat commented on my Mr. Francy's Top Tier Cozies video, where I talked about my top tier cozy mysteries that I've read, and Pat said, love most of these top tier cozies. I still must check out Friend for Hire and 2 Sparkly Hearts. So sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you, Pat. Friend for Hire. Absolutely fantastic. It is a duology by Laura Bradford. I had to think of her name there for a moment. Adult cozy mystery duology, 2 books in the series. And the theme revolves around our protagonist. I forgot her name. I'm sorry, but she runs a business where she is a friend for hire. People literally hire her to do friend things with, and I honestly can't think of anything more cozy than that. It was absolutely fantastic, and I am reading more Laura Bradford later on in the year. Speaking of my dear friend Jessica, we are doing a her, the Lovestead Discord, my The Sparkle Cafe Discord are coming together as a merger woo, to do a combined Sparkle Stead readathon of Laura Bradford's trilogy, Cozy Mystery Trilogy, the Emergency Dessert Squad series, and I'm very, very much excited and looking forward to that. But highly recommend the Friend for Hire duology, Pat. I think you will absolutely love it. It's extremely cozy. And yay, I'm glad that you like most of the my top tier cozies. Woo! Thank you for your comment. Jane has, my dear friend Jane, by the way, has commented also on the Mr. Francy top tier cozies video by saying, I liked the Poppy McAllister series. Figaro and Aunt Ginny are something else. I don't know if I remembered the cat's name at the time of filming, but if I did, go me. But yes, that's the cat's name, Figaro, Mr. Fig. I love it. And her Aunt Ginny, I think I was struggling with, was it Ginny something? I don't know, but yes, Ginny, thank you. Yeah, the Poppy McAllister Cozy Mystery Series is one I definitely highly recommend, but I will tell you all that the books are longer in page count than your standard Cozy Mystery, so do bear that in mind. We follow Poppy McAllister, who, alongside her Aunt Ginny and with their lovely cat Figaro, who is very mischievous, I love it, they run A, B, and B. And yeah, it's just an absolutely fantastic series. So if you don't mind a longer page count for your cozies, then I highly recommend it. And I'm so glad that you liked it as well. Woo! Thank you, Jane. Jessica commented on my Mr. Francy top tier cozies video by saying, yee, Spelford Cove! I need to get back to it. Thanks for the shout out. You are so very welcome. So the Spelford Cove Cozy Mystery Series is by Samantha Silver. And again, I'm sorry, I'm really not good with names, but we follow our protagonist who runs a bakery. She is a kitchen witch. It is a paranormal cozy mystery series, so do be mindful of that. By paranormal, I do mean not only does it involve witches, but they do things like spell casting and have abilities and magical abilities and things like that. So if you're not a fan of paranormal cozies, there is your warning. If you don't mind them or you are a fan, I highly recommend getting into them. They are so much fun. The reason why I love the fact that Jessica commented on this is because Jessica got me onto Spelford Cove unintentionally, quite unintentionally. So I was watching a video that Jessica had done, and I think it was like a monthly wrap or a weekly vlog, something like that. And she was talking about the fact that she had read it. It sounded amazing to me, so I picked up the first book, The Witching Flower, and absolutely loved it. Little known fact, that was my first ever cozy mystery book. And that is where the journey began, and here we are now, and I'm exclusively reading cozy mysteries. So Jessica, I do have you to thank for introducing me to my first ever cozy mystery book, let alone first ever cozy mystery series. Thank you. Amazing series, and yeah, highly recommend going back to it. I am buddy reading the next book that I'm up to, which I think is book 7 or 6 or something like that, with my dear friend Pat, and I think we're buddy reading that very soon. I don't remember what month, but anyway, it's very soon, and I am looking forward to it. So thank you so much for your wonderful comment there, Jessica, and thank you for introducing me to not only Spelford Cove and its first book, The Witching Flower, but to cozy mysteries in general. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your comment. Okay, my dear friend Ro has commented on my top tier cozies video as well, saying, woohoo, taking notes. Yay, I'm glad. And we have an emoji of, I'm leaning in because the emoji is really small, so forgive me. Ah, yes, we have books, and then we have the emoji of the 2 hearts, one above the other. Yee, thank you, Ro. That is so lovely. And given that, Ro, I do deem and crown you as the queen of cozies, I don't know anyone who's read more cozy mysteries than my dear friend Ro. The fact that you are taking notes, I love that. Wonderful, thank you. Okay. Alright, my dear friend Pat commented on my reading vlog 1st to the 8th of February 2025 by saying, I actually think you would thrive working at a place teaching bedside manners or something similar like that. Thank you. I forgot. Sometimes you say comments, I've been here on booktube for 6 years. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. And sometimes, I find I say things and I put them out in the video, and even I will have a laugh with them, and then I'll totally forget I've said them. And one of the great things about these comments is it reminds me that I've said them. And yeah, I was talking about, bedside manner when it comes to, those in the health profession, particularly doctors. It's something that, we've all kind of just come to know, haven't we? That nurses have an absolutely amazing bedside manners, but doctors, while they are fantastic at what they do, generally speaking, have the worst bedside manner. And I was just saying as an off-the-cuff thought that it would be, great to I should just run a school where I teach bedside manners. I would love to do it, Pat. Thank you so much for believing in me to do it. I think it would be fantastic. All right, everyone. Number 1, this is a circle, this is a triangle. If you understand that. Number 2, treat people how you want to be treated. But anyway, and there are 4 sparkly hearts. Thank you for that. I love my sparkly hearts. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Thank you, Pat. Pat goes on to say, I could totally see you as a nurse or hygienist where you are using skills like that for a lot of nervous patients. Oh, thank you. I would love to. People have said to me that, you should become a doctor or a nurse or something like that, because of my personality. So I still appreciate you saying it, Pat. Thank you. One of the reasons why I don't is because I have trypanophobia. For those of you who don't know, trypanophobia is, in my opinion, the incredibly rational, I'll repeat that, the incredibly rational fear of needles. And so that's what stopped me. The whole blood thing, I can deal with that. That's totally fine. And surgery and whatever, that's fine. But just needles, I just can't. Whether I'm receiving an injection or whether I need to give someone a needle, I just can't. I'm sorry. So that's what stops me. But, I would love to open up my own bedside manners school. I would open up the Mr. Francy Sparkle Academy. And, the classes would be like deportment, elegance, grace, positivity, bedside manner, gratitude, things like that. Oh, it'll be amazing. I would love it. Seriously. I would love running an academy like that. Anyway, Pat goes on to add a smiley face. Thank you for that. And then says the spoiler for the Coffee House mystery series really surprised me. I can't believe that they would make that type of change. Keeping it spoiler free here, but giving you context, I am currently reading, see that series right there? That is All Coffee House by Cleo Coyle, where we follow our protagonist. His name is Claire Cosey, who in short runs a cafe. There's a whole lot more to it, but she runs a cafe. I won't tell you what the spoiler is, so don't worry. But a big change is coming to the series as a whole, and it really surprised me. I am continuing on with the series. In fact, only this morning, I got the next book. Woo! Dead to the last drop! And I'm reading it in 2 books' time. I'll just place that there momentarily so we can keep going with the video. There's a really big change that's coming. And so Pat is saying that it really surprised her and she can't believe they will make that type of change. Yeah. So again, I'm not spoiling it. I promise I will not do that. But what I am going to say is this change is a monumental one that to me makes the series feel less cozy going in the direction that they're planning to go in. So yeah, it surprised me, and it seems to have surprised Pat as well. So I totally agree with you, and I'll let you know how I go with Dead to the Last Drop in 2 books' time. Thank you, Pat. So much love for you. Pat also commented on my cozy mysteries that are available on audiobook video 1, because there are more coming. And she says, a tourist trap mystery series sounds so good. It's definitely, not sounds good, is so good. I'm sorry. A tourist trap mystery series is so good. It's definitely more bookstore leaning and smiley face. So thank you. So I always ask, when it comes to cozy mysteries, some standard questions. Then there are others that may be more specifically catered to the series that I want to know. But my standard questions are, is it more cozy leaning? Is it more mystery leaning? or is it a hybrid of the two? That's question one. And then then my second question is the book and series cozy, standard cozy, or grittier cozy? And I ask that all the time. So in this particular case, the cozy side of the cozy mystery, when it comes to my thoughts and the way that I speak, is the theme as opposed to the mystery. And in the Tourist Trap mystery series, it seems that the theme is a bookstore. So when I say, is it more cozy leaning or more mystery leaning, what I mean is, how much time do we spend at the store? Are we around the books and that? A whole lot more than we are dealing with the mystery, because that's what I would prefer. And Pat is saying it's definitely more bookstore leaning. So, yee! That has me very excited. Thank you, Pat. Ro has commented on my Cozy Mysteries that are available on audiobook videos, saying, yay, so happy to find and share with everyone. Spread the cozy mystery love, and left a sparkly heart. Sparkle, sparkle. Thank you, Ro. So the reason why Ro is saying that she is so happy to find and share it with everyone is because, as I do say in those videos, because I always love giving credit where it's due, Ro does all the behind the scenes research for me, finds all of these cozies that are available on audiobook, and then I present them in the video. So that's why Ro is saying she's so happy to find and share it with everyone. So thank you, Ro. Really, really, really appreciate it. And spread the cozy mystery love. Will do. I promise. I have so many videos that I want to do. I'm starting 2 series at the moment that I'm working my way through, as in video series that are 2 different ones to do with cozies. And when they're done, there are other things I want to branch off and do with cozies as well. There's so much cozy information you're going to get on this channel. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, and then hit the all. I say this not because I'm saying subscribe, I need subscribers, but because then you'll be notified each time I put out a video, so you know when the next one is available. Okay, so thank you, Ro. I really, really appreciate all the hard work you've done for me behind the scenes in getting all of these lists ready for me. And as someone who predominantly, if not exclusively, not only reads Cozy Mysteries, but usually on audiobook, I really appreciate the help that specifically that you have also done for me with the audiobooks Cozy Mystery list. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it, because not every Cozy Mystery series is available on audiobook, and there are some out there that I have massive FOMO with because they're not out on audiobook. What's going on? Good news is, it seems that retroactively there are some Cozy Mysteries that are being placed out on audiobook lately, so you never know. Things can definitely change. Alright, so Jane, my dear friend Jane, has commented on my same video, Cozy Mysteries that are available on audiobook, by saying the Secret Bookcase series is available on Hoopla. I've already read book 1, and I think I'll start book 2 after I finish What Have You Done Yet, which is what she was reading at the time. And she says, I love purple too. Woo, purple! Purple is my favorite color. I love the rainbow. As you can see, it's all different color books there. I didn't choose what color they are, but I love... As you can see on my thumbnails, I'm always wearing some sort of a colored top, whether it be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, whatever it is, because I love all the colors of the rainbow. And my favorite is purple. So, woo! Yeah, you'll have to let me know how you went with the Secret Bookcase book number 2, Jane, but I'm glad that you, read book number 1. I hope you liked it. And thank you for letting us know it's on Hoopla. Yee! Thank you for your comment. Jane has left a couple more comments, so I'm going to try and quickly get to them because we're about to run out of time. On my reading blog, 1st to the 8th of February 2025, Jane said, when I had my wisdom teeth out, Advil was amazing for pain. I delayed taking it and started getting the burning pain in my mouth. As soon as I took an Advil, it was like angels singing. The pain decreased. Yeah, so what Jane is talking about there, and I'm glad that it did for you, Jane. What Jane's talking about there is that I am currently going through a whole dental surgery procedure process. And what we are trying to do to start with is extract all of my top teeth and then replace them with a denture. The reason for this is because I was born with a hereditary tooth condition known as ameliogenesis imperfecta. What that means is I was born without enamel on my teeth, and dentists are incredibly expensive. I have managed to find a dentist that is cheaper for me and all the blessings that I have, so that it's not a surgery of extracting all of the teeth, putting in the dentures, and in 24 hours it's done. It's not happening that way. It's going to be a very long process, but it is happening. It started. The first 4 on top this side are gone. Next week, these 4 will be removed, and then I think 2 to 3 weeks later, somewhere around there, we'll get the middle 4 taken out, and then I need to go on a waiting list. Once I'm off the waiting list, then I'll get the denture for the top, and then we're going to start working on the bottom, which is going to be amazing. It's really going to change my life. All right, we are about to run out of time, so that is where I am going to leave it. Thank you, Jane, for that amazing comment, and we will pick up with more responding to your comments very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Letting you all go. Peace, blessings, and so much love. Bye, everyone!